Hey guys, holy cow, it's been a long time since my last video. This is Wayne, welcome to my channel. Doing another devlog on my indie animator. I haven't been posting a lot of videos lately, but I have been doing a lot of work. So this will just be sort of a recap of the things that I've done over the last couple of months and just sort of give you an idea of what we're up to. If you haven't heard of this tool before, it's called the Indie Animator. It's a tool I'm writing that allows Blender and Unity to talk to each other, sort of simplifies the process, handles all kinds of things in the background, including animation and shaders and all kinds of different things. Um, so this will just sort of recap where I've been going. And if you look here, you can see I've got a few new characters that I've developed here. Not really making a game or anything, just sort of feeling things out. But these are all based on this one player model I have down here. And they all are controlled by the same armature. They all have different meshes. Arms and legs kind of move the same way. It allows us to control them, similar to the previous videos with the robot. It's all kind of the same idea. And we can see that we have a section here that just has all these guys in here, and they're all basically the same thing with just whichever mesh we want to showing. And so in addition to this, I've also been working on some background elements. So if I go over to my Blender file here, I can see I've kind of got a whole backyard theme going on here for them, and has many components in here. I've developed a bunch of different new options that I had since before last time I posted a video. So I'll just kind of go over them one by one, let you know what I've been doing. So basically, like here's one here. It's the water component here. You can see I now have a little option here in our tab here that allows us to set just a regular mesh to a water component just by clicking a button here. And you can see it's just basically a mesh with a few subdivisions in it. Nothing special. Has same kind of material applied to it as all the other things. And when we export this to Unity, we'll go ahead and do that. Now I've exported the entire backyard level with all these components in it, and you'll be able to see back in Unity here it's now been updated, and I can actually drag this entire level in here all in one shot. I'll just center it, and now here we go. We've got one very large and complex level, all very easily arranged, all in one prefab. So everything in this backyard is here. And you can see there's actually already a little bit of movement going on in this water. It's kind of rising and falling. And this is just a shader that I'm automatically applying on the import. And we can actually do a little more with this too. If we click on it, we'll see that we have some options here. And we can pick a texture here. I'm going to put a normal map on this guy and hit play, and we'll see this water actually ends up with some kind of nice looking textures, and it's kind of, moving. You have the ability to kind of change direction, speed, alpha, and that sort of thing. So that's kind of the new water shader. In addition to this, you can also see we've got a little coin sitting here, and this is a similar idea. You create your mesh, you assign it the type coin. You see here that all these guys are of type coin, and you export it. And when you go back to Unity, you'll see that these coins are here, and they work. So if I start this up, I can move these guys over here, play with the balls here. You can see these coins are automatically coded so that they do a gentle spin, and they can actually be picked up. So you can pick them up and they have a little particle effect. Well, show you picking them up, and they're actually also they also have value to them, and so those coins will automatically increment the little coin purse script that is attached to this guy. And so if I kind of look at, get this coin, you can see there she is, and it's got a few little settings in here. If I look at the coin script, so here, how fast it rotates, does a little randomization so they don't automatically all rotate at the same speed. You can set a value here, and you can even set a power up text value here. So if you wanted to automatically, give some sort of power up, maybe it's not a coin, maybe it's a running shoe, you want a speed boost, you can do that too. Okay, and so next feature I've been working on. There's also a flag here. You can kind of see it in the corner here. Same idea. You set the type flag, and then on export to Unity, while she's running, you'll see it's actually got a flag shader attached to it, and it's got a little motion to it, so it looks like a flag. And the next feature I've been working on is lighting. So you can define a light. Got a little post here with a light bulb on top. And if you look at that guy, he's of type light. Same idea, but nice and easy. And if you go back to Unity, let's see, this guy actually is emitting some light here. And then if I go back here, I've got other things, so many things. There's a new cloud component, so I've got some clouds up here that causes these guys to automatically move around the scene. If you actually look in the background, you'll see these clouds are just kind of traveling around. Some are going around these mountains, some are going different ways. And this, see this chimney stack here as well. There's a little thing here, and if I click on him, he's actually something a little different. He's a particle system, so I've actually turned on particles for this guy. So in the scene, you can see there's actually smoke coming up from this chimney stack, and that's actually just a particle system based on whatever that mesh is. So in the thing here, we've just got a little icosphere, and it's got a slight color to it, like a kind of a smoky color to it, and here it just creates a particle system based on these settings, and there you have some smoke coming out, which is kind of nice too. And you can kind of see something else I'm working on, because this guy just picked up something, a new thing called an item, and you can see there's a little broadsword just sort of sitting in the middle here, and if I run one of these guys over and just pick it up, you can actually go into his hand, you can run around with it. Right now there's no animations built on this, so it kind of just goes with the swing of his hand, which you would obviously want sword based animations if you were picking up something like this. So, and if I go over to this actual sword and look at it over here in the script, there's actually a couple settings here. The most important one is the placement. You can actually pick where you want this thing to go. You can tell it which hand to go in, which foot, or on the head. If it's maybe a hat or something like that. So let's go ahead and change this. We'll put it on his head. That should be fun. And we'll let him run over, pick it up. Look, it's right on his head. And you can see it's a little off, but there are adjustments that you can make to it to get it in the right place. There it is. So yeah, so that's what I've been working on. Of course, you know, everything is totally goes to plan. First time, no mistakes whatsoever. Says no one ever. And yeah, so anyway, thanks for joining me on my journey. Got more to come. Hopefully a little sooner than the 2 months. Have a great day, and thanks for coming out. Like and subscribe if you liked the video. If you didn't, then don't. All right. Have a good one.